new episode of Let's Talk About the Football from last weekend. Episode 10. Episode 10. Numero... elf... uns 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Zen. Episode Zen. Is it Zen? I can't remember. Right, so welcome everyone. It's been a fantastic week of football. Lots of goals, a few send-ins off, which we'll discuss. And just right away, just want to say a couple of things. Firstly, the episode of the Turnstile Count last week went really, really well. We had a lot of people messaging us, thanking us for that. A lot more detail on the attendances in the FA Cup and some comments about the attendances as well, which was missing previously. Giuseppe Lanza, who joined me on the show, did a great job, as many people said. He runs he doesn't run a van company. He has a van, and he's able to move things around if you live in Brighton and you need something moving, just send us a message. I'll put you in touch. Pretty good rates. Okay, and on with the show. And I'm delighted to say for this episode 10, we're joined again by Andy Dismal, who is, unfortunately, joining us from his hospital bed. Andy, how are you doing?
My flaming neck. Hello, Jamie.
Andy, how are you doing, mate?
I'm not. I need a flaming drink. Is what I need. I've been in here laid up for 3 days, and my flaming neck's killing me.
So it was a car crash, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was at the Swan and Girder, and the barman said, you're not driving, Andy, give me my keys. He called me an Uber. It's flaming rear-ended by an HGV.
Well, the thoughts and prayers of the Let's Talk About the Football from last weekend family are with you. Have you got any lion?
Thank you.
Have you got any lionade there?
Yeah, my brother-in-law's been to see me, and he brought me some Smarties and a lionade. So I've been drinking that, and I've finished the lionade. So it's now a makeshift chamber pot.
No, I know it's been difficult for you the last couple of days, and I can't thank you enough for coming on. Contractually obliged to have someone else on the show with me. I can't do it on my own, apparently.
Yeah. Mate. Yeah.
You okay? Are you sure you're going to be able to get through this?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Did you watch any of the football?
I couldn't get a card for the telly, you see, so I couldn't watch any of it like normal.
Oh, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'll be honest, it's better having someone like you on the pod than bloody the other chap who... Yeah. You're friends with someone for a long time, and then you stop talking to them, and you start to think, well, what was that all about? A couple of people have said that they've missed having his chats on the show. I've not missed him. That man is dead to me. But you're not dead, Andy.
Not quite.
And great that you've still got a sense of humour despite everything. So you've crushed your spine. Is that right?
Well, Yeah, not to get too technical, but I think that was the term that was used. Yeah.
And poor chap in the HGV, he came away with a severed tongue, which sounds awful.
Ugh. Well, it doesn't sound nice, that.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get through this, and we'll start with the first game of the weekend, which was Everton versus Arsenal. Now, this will interest you, Andy. This was actually Everton's last game at Goodison Park playing Arsenal, would you believe?
Oh, well, I would believe it, because I know sweet Fanny Adams about football, so, you know, if you told me that that Dumbo was playing for Everton, I'd probably believe you.
It's an interesting image, that, actually, of a giant elephant walking out.
Yeah. What is it they say? You'll never walk alone.
That's Liverpool.
Anyway, it would be an economical sign off, because they'd only have to pay in peanuts.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my head.
Okay, let's crack on. Crystal Palace 2, Brighton 1. I think it was also the score.
Can you keep me down a bit? I've got a splitting headache.
Right, fucking hell.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. You've been... I know you don't want to do this. You're not in the right frame of mind. I don't think you wanted to do it last week. But, you know, thanks. Crystal Palace 2, Brighton 1. 2 in red cards for Palace, 1 in red cards for Brighton. I suppose when you had your smash, you saw a lot of red, didn't you?
I didn't see very much at all. I just don't remember any of it, to be honest, pal.
I'm sure at some point you will. Probably come flooding back to you like a fox in the middle of the night, eating a chicken.
A fox in the. Is there a football team that's called the Chickens?
No, there's not a football team called the Chickens. No. No. Ipswich 1, Wolves 2. Now there's a couple of Wolves for you.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, we're both doing this podcast to keep the wolves from the door, aren't we? You know.
It's true. Okay, what can I say about that? I guess I should...
Oh!
Supply the listeners...
You carry on, I just need to go to the toilet just a minute.
I'll supply the listeners with a bit... I mean, this is just... This is...
Yeah, you were saying?
This is unlistenable. Jesus Christ. And I thought I was bad. West Ham 2, Bournemouth 2. Desmond Tutu.
Oh, I was reading an article about Maradona and the '86 Hand of God goal.
That's got absolutely nothing to do with West Ham 2, Bournemouth 2.
No, but it's about football. It does fit within the framework of the podcast.
Okay, well, Go on.
So they didn't know this at the time, but apparently he cheated. He knocked it in with his hand, which you're not supposed to do. But he won. He won.
Okay. Aston Villa 2, Nottingham Forest 2. Right, I'll just go through these quickly. Brentford, Chelsea 0-0. Fulham, Fulham beat Liverpool. Lol, 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 lol. Join in, Andy. Lol, 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 lol. Tottenham 3, Southampton 1. That signals the end of the Saints. Goodbye, relegation team. It was nice having you, although it wasn't nice having you because you were pretty shit. Although that Diblin looks like a good player. Oh, sorry, I forgot you don't know anything about football. Okay, and the final game of the weekend was Manchester United.
It looks like a good player, does he, Diblin? What does he look like? What does he look like?
He looks like a typical kind of Gen Z chap. Small shin pads, good looking. Like if Jack Grealish had a kid.
Like
that...
Logan Paul.
Yeah. Manchester United 0, Manchester City 0. Now this was a cracker. Good old-fashioned derby game, full-blooded, and yeah, fantastic game. I know it was 0-0, but brilliant. I mean, I'm talking to you as if you're going to add anything to this, and you've fucking got no idea, have you? And I am sorry because you're not well, are you? But it's like I just can't. Well, I mean, I can, and I will carry on, but. It's we have a goal with this podcast, which is ironic because it's about football. We have a goal, which is to.
So let me ask you a question, Jamie. Who's your favourite player, and what do you think his favourite Lionade would be?
Favourite player in current.
Well. Blackcurrant, lemonade, whatever they like.
No, sorry, current player.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I will go with. That's a tough one. Can you give me a minute?
Yeah.
Craig Dawson, and he would drink a lilt Lionade, and his game would be even better than it currently is as well.
Oh, that's a shame.
Although I have to say,
we're stopping making the lilt one next month. Unfortunately, it wasn't selling.
Really poor demand. Low demand.
Oh well, no.
Is
that really his favourite flavour though? Because if it is, I could obviously put a word in with the Outlaws.
I don't know, Andy. I'm just spitballing.
Well, you did say it was his favourite. It was favourite flavour.
No, you asked me which flavour do I think would be his favourite?
Oh. Well, is it or isn't it?
I've no idea. Without asking him, I've got absolutely no idea. I could send him a tweet.
Can you give him a bell? Can you get him on the line?
No, I've not got his mobile number.
Well,
okay.
I have to come back with some ideas after I get out.
Yeah, and you need to get cracking with your Lionade Cocktails podcast as well. What's that called, by the way?
It's called Rawsome Cocktails.
Okay, great. Well, that was the football from last weekend. I would like to... Thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe and like the podcast. And I'd like to...
Flaming Dora!
Hopefully, we are not going to be in this situation again next week. And something's got to... Thanks for listening. Cheers. Andy, mate. Very sorry for your but I did warn you. I said you need to be careful